Welcome to LSB Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, Imus in the morning.
Yeah, this is really sick. Yeah, my primary concern was this morning whether Sid Rosenberg got his mattress topper or not.
That's great.
But he hasn't received it yet, but he will.
Yeah.
Because I heard from Lindell from the My Pillow place. And you know what I have on? I don't never do this.
Pants?
Those bike shorts?
No, you know, I have my pajama bottoms on, my Ralph Lauren pajama bottoms. They have little horses on them.
God, at least
Very nice.
At least there's something.
Aquaman.
It was a Christmas present for Reno Gonzalez.
All right.
Thank you, Reno. No 5-star in there now. I have Fox and Friends on.
Wow. What?
I've never had that. There's a television up here in this living room of Wyatt's that is, well, it's like one of those big, huge sports bar deals. And so I just turned it on. I did Imus. Should be on later with Tony. And three folks sitting there, Fox and Fiends. Oh, God, is that a stupid program? Jesus. But they're all, I mean, they're nice people. You know, they're all.
I mean, hit it off with Kilmeade right here.
Yeah.
I didn't like Kimmy. I like old Ducey. And Ainsley, I like her. She's nice. She's a pretty good reporter. Mm-hmm. So she came out to the Hannity deal. He hired that girl as an intern. And she reported for him for a while. And we'd go on the road with him and all that stuff. And she learned how to do all this, and she's good. So, and she loves Jesus. Come on now.
Yeah.
The girl loved Jesus. Come on now. Anyway. So Nub's going to do the news in a second, but do you know why I have the duck, Sid?
The duck?
Yeah.
I should know this.
No, I don't know whether you should or not.
What? Now, was it like a rubber duck?
No, you're talking about the sound.
quack,
The sound.
The sound
Quack,
effect
quack.
of the
Oh, no,
duck.
I don't know why you have the quack quack. No.
Really?
I don't even know.
I give the time, and then, well, it used to be every time I gave the time, the duck would quack.
Right.
I'd say 8 minutes after the hour, and the duck would quack.
Right.
Quack, quack.
The
Right.
duck doesn't quack now because who has a duck, Lou? Crash?
Crash. Crash lives.
So when I came to NBC on December 2nd, 1971, I was come in. I mean, was screaming rock and roll. Well, come on, that's what we were doing. And I came out of Cleveland, you know. And NBC at that time was an old line radio station. They were playing Perry Como records, and they had a bunch of that with Joe Brown. He was a morning guy, and a bunch of nice folks, but it was an old line Matavani kind of radio station, you know. And I come in screaming about I'll cover rains and freezer. You can imagine we burned their house down. And the engineering setup used to be there on the second floor at 30 Rock. Is the engineer and the talent were in the same room. They sat across each other from a console, you know. And so I sat down there, and the guy across the way, it wasn't Flash Gordine. Flash, did you know Flash died?
Oh, man.
I didn't know that.
God bless him. And whoever was the engineer, I looked across there and they were reading. I mean, I was on the air talking, and they had a magazine in front of them reading the magazine. So they had been doing that for years, and they weren't paying attention. So they weren't listening to what you said. But you had to get their attention to cue them, and they're just sitting right across the console, 3 feet from you. You had to get their attention to cue them for commercials, that kind of thing, or you want to play. I think I was playing, I don't know if we were playing turntables or not, or maybe it was cartridge deals. But it was so. In order to make them listen, I said every time I give the time, you have to quack this duck. I gave them this duck sound effect. So they had to listen all the time, man.
Wow.
It's a pretty interesting story, isn't it?
That sound is synonymous with the show. People would love to hear that. Yeah.
It's history.
Absolutely. I didn't know that.
Now you know, Sid.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah. Now I know.
Now you can tell your friends. When your friends,
But then
Next
they
time
got-
it comes up,
when your friends ask you,
For trivia night.
I miss trivia, everybody.
But then they got me some young guys who wanted to do, who wanted to rock and roll, and that's what we did. So, the Flash was great. He was great for using the N-word on the air for years before anybody. He was insane.
wow.
But God, he was great. Oh man. And then Harry Tucker.
Yeah.
So Buzz Bazansky, some great engineers. Flash was hands down the best. Well, Lou's a genius, but they didn't do what he does. But
No.
they were pretty good. So
Flash-
anyway, 12 minutes after the hour.
Sky Flash was better than Dick James?
I used to like Dick James. I mean, Dick was a neighbor. He was a union guy and did not want to work or do anything.
I can't pull that plug. It's not in the contract.
Yeah, that kind of deal.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I have to call my representative.
Wait.
They pulled that same stuff at NBC back in the old days, but those guys, they were into what we would live with this. We blew up New York. You got to remember that.
Dick James had to get under the console. Forget it.
So
Plumber's ass all the time.
we had a really lot of fun.
No, there
God,
was-
I mean, I'm telling you.
There was forms to fill out.
That ain't no stretch.
It's not a stretch.
12 minutes after the hour here, since I started this new regimen of drinking copious amounts of water and some other stuff that did excuse me, I'm a lot better. So, but I have, whatever. Because, I worked in uranium mines and copper mines, underground mines, back when I was 20 in that area, So, then I used to smoke, so I have a little emphysema, a lot. And then I had all my, those horse accidents, and we don't want to go into all the details, but I've been banged up pretty good, But I do fine, but it's just once or twice a day I have to cough up a baby. It's 23 after the hour. This is one of my 5 favorite songs. It's one of my favorite songs, period. I never get a chance to play it, but it's a great Doug Somm, he from Texas. And this is called Crossroads. Oh, man, I'm going to play a little bit of it. You'll love this. It's such a great song. Can't live in Texas, baby.
Leaving you, girl,